Hello, my name is Daniel. Something urgent is happening in Brazil.
This wild macaw needs your help. She is no ordinary bird without a doubt. She is one of a kind, a living proof that nature can choose us too. Since 2021, she lived free in a small town in Brazil. Like some birds in this region, she chose to live among people. Day after day, this gorgeous macaw flew from home to home. With every visit, she brought joy into the hearts of the townspeople.
But now she is behind bars, taken by the Brazilian Environmental Authority.
The fate of the squirrel and the raccoon in New York was heartbreaking. Let's make sure something like that never happens here in Brazil.
On the last Friday the 13th, a local woman handed the bird over to the authorities. She did it with good intentions. She acted out of a sense of ecological responsibility, but she failed to foresee the outcome. The town was shocked. Many saw this as a betrayal. This is not about finding someone to blame. We must treat this person with respect. She is already facing a lot of public pressure.
Mayor Décio Lapa acted swiftly on behalf of his townspeople. He approached the environmental authorities to appeal for the bird's freedom, but the request was denied. They refused to let our mascot return to her chosen home. The mayor, supported by a group of councillors, tried to clarify the situation. They told the authorities the bird is not a pet. She is a free mascot, deeply cherished by the people of Moeda town in Minas Gerais, Brazil, a symbol of freedom and love for nature. Even so, she was not allowed to come home. Still, the mayor and the city council did not give up. Within the bounds of the law, they kept fighting. They are determined to bring her back to the place she chose. The agency plan is to make her wild again. They are trying to make her forget her connection with people. If that fails, they will never allow her to fly free again.
But hope is not lost. If released, she may find her way home.
The town's mascot led this year's carnival theme. To every school child, she was a highlight of the day. She was a living lesson about connection and wild beauty to the children.
Now, those skies are empty, and the little hearts are heavy. They are missing their feathered friend.
She was their symbol of forest fire prevention. They are longing for the vibrant energy she brought to their lives.
Now, it's time for everyone to stand with us. Share this video. Give a thumbs up to it.
Your support can change everything. When you share this video, when you put the thumbs up on it, you are not just clicking a button, you are joining a movement that echoes beyond our borders.
If we gather enough people, we can accomplish anything.
We have seen it happen before. In Brazil, a capybara named Filó chose to live with a famous influencer. She was never caged, she stayed because of trust and affection. But even so, the environmental authority took her away from him. The public spoke out. The people didn't give up. The movement grew stronger every day. In the end, the people won. Philo came home. What they overcame is the same we face today. Together we can do it again.
We must unite to put Moeda town on the map.
That's how we will bring our majestic macaw home. This magnificent macaw was the free, wild mascot of Moeda town.
To me, her guardianship should belong to the people of this town. No one should decide alone. But what do you think about this? Tell us in the comments.
Authorities must protect the community's interests, not act based on their own will. We are moved by the fact that a once free bird has now lost its freedom. This is beyond the laws of a town mascot. The macaw used to fly wherever she wanted. She visited backyards, played with children, and stayed close to people because she wanted to. All of that suddenly stopped. But let's suppose the authority gets what it wants. Imagine the macaw no longer wants to be near humans. In this scenario, the bird would be released. Basically, that's what you want, but it would not return to Moeda town. Maybe she would fly away and find a mate. Maybe she would build a nest and raise hatchlings. That's freedom too. Would that be a sad ending or a new beginning? What is your opinion on this? Of course, we would miss her. But for her, maybe it would be nice. That's why we should not be quick to judge. Isn't the best kind of freedom the one the bird chooses on her own? Subscribe to follow what happens next. Thank you very much for staying with us until the very end of the video. I see you soon.